Hello everybody, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I would like to talk to you about ISO and how do I deal with ISO with the Nikon D7200, and how do I deal with the noise, sorry, not with the ISO performance, and how do I deal with the noise with the Nikon D7200. Now, pretty much long ago, 1 month ago or something, one of my viewers complained about the Nikon D7200, and he said that he made a few photos in it was a christening in a church, if I'm not wrong, yeah. And he sent me some photos, and he said that the Nikon D7200 at ISO 4000 behaved a little bit bad, I'd say. Well, I told him that, in my opinion, the Nikon D7200 until ISO 3200, ISO 4000, it is great. So in my opinion, now I am an image quality freak, let's call it. So I like my images to be clean as stack and sharp, as hell. So I would like to show you how do I deal with my photos, and in the same time he sent me some raw files, and I will show you how do I edit those raw files, how do I take the noise out from those raw files, and what do I do. And in my opinion, these photos are usable completely, 100%, no problem at all. Now, if you want clean images, very, very clean images, obviously you will have to go on full frame, because that's the disadvantage of APS-C size sensor. When you want to deal with dark situations, or low light situations, obviously the full frame camera will have an advantage. But the APS-C size sensors, in my opinion, are more than enough for any kind of job, And I use APS-C size cameras, and I really like them. And in the same time, if you have the option to add light, that will increase the image quality. Now, in his situation over there, he said that he wanted to keep the mood of the church, and all those lights, so he wanted to make the photos with available light only. Now, in that case, you need very fast glass, and obviously you will have to deal with the noise after that. But in my opinion, these photos are completely usable. So I will show you in my computer these photos, and I will show you how do I deal with them. We will do it in two different photo editing software. So, but if you use any kind of photo editing software, which is a little bit better, in noise reduction, it will be kind of the same result, But I use these photo editing software, so I will use these examples. I will show you these examples. So let's get into my computer and let's see those photos, and let's see how to deal with the noise. So we are in my computer now, and let's open up first Lightroom, and let's see this photo. Now, I already imported the photo in Lightroom, so you can see it's opened up over here. And it's, as you can see over here, it's a church, inside of a church. It's a pretty dim environment, like he mentioned. You can see over here the EXIF data, which is ISO 2000, 35mm, f4.5, 100 of a second. And you can see the histogram over here. Now, I won't really deal with other issues over here, just with noise, because I don't want to get this video too long. Obviously, it would be some other things, because you see in the histogram that there are a lot of dark parts in the photo, so you have to deal with shadows and all that, but that's a different story. So let's see, now we go into the detail section, because in the detail section you will find the noise reduction, and you can see over here the sharpening and the noise reduction tool. Now, what I would do is I would deal with the color noise first, because as you can see over here, there is a good amount of noise in the photo. It's not bad, like I told you in before, that it's Nikon D7200 is really good at until ISO 3200. I used until 4000, no problem. Obviously there is noise, it's not a full frame camera, but let's see how you can deal with it. So first of all, I would bring up the color noise to roughly 60%, and the detail noise I would bring again up to 60% roughly. And then I will bring up the luminance, and just look at the photo. And if you look at the photo, you see that the skin smoothed up. You see, noise is gone almost completely. So you can see over here that the noise is pretty much gone, and we applied roughly 60% noise reduction. The luminance, I bring it up to 23, and the detail is at 50. Now I don't touch the contrast at the moment. What I would do now, I would give a little bit of sharpening, but you have to watch the sharpening, because if you give too much, it will destroy the photo quality. Now I would do just a little bit, like I said, of sharpening, and the amount is 25 at the moment, so I would bring it up to 35, 36. Now this is 36, and the detail I would bring it up a little bit to 29. Now just a little touch, you know, nothing too strong, because if you do it too strongly, you know, it will be the photo quality will be destroyed. Now as you can see over, look at this photo. It is no sign of noise, and that's it. Like I said, it's very simple, very simple. There's no sign of noise in it. Even if we go in the black areas, you can see the color noise is completely gone. You can see all the black area with her face, coat. There is no noise there. So let's go now. Obviously you can do some other things over here with the shadows, like I said, and the details and all that, but that's a different story. The video will be way too long, you know, to deal with all that. So let's go now and open up the Photolab to see what can we do in that software. So this is the Photolab now. I opened up the same photo, but actually you can see over here that I copied the photo. It's a two different photo. This is a folder for Lightroom editing, and this is the folder for DxO editing. So I have over here the original photograph, which is full with noise, as you can see over here. So this photo is the original one without any editing. The Lightroom version I edited, but this is the DxO version I didn't edit it. So we start from the beginning. Actually, you can see that it's very noisy. Now let's get into the customize mode and let's deal with noise. So first off, I just apply noise reduction over here, and you can see I didn't do anything, I didn't pull anything, I didn't do anything. I just applied noise reduction, and let's see what's the result. You can see that the noise reduction is really good in DxO. Now we apply prime. Prime is a different kind of noise reduction tool in DxO Photolab, which I like really much because it is dealing very gently with the details, and I like that. The luminance I pull up a little bit, just a little bit, about 4750 roughly, and look at that. Now you can, if I switch off over here, I will switch off, yeah, and you can see this is how it was. This is how it is. You see that all the noise, the color noise and all the detail noise is gone. You see, this is how it was. You can see over here much better. This is how it was, and this is how it is. You see, it's gone. Now again, what I would do over here, I would apply a little bit of sharpness. I apply lens sharpness. Now this is too much, because as you can see over here, if I switch it off, you see, switch it on, this is too much. Like I said, it will kind of destroy the photo quality. I don't really like that. So I will take off the details a little bit. Let's say 42. And the bokeh I will take off even more. And that's it. That's what I would leave it on. Even more, a little bit. Yeah, about 40, yeah. So that's it. You can see over here that the noise is almost gone. Like this is zoomed in 250%. Look up here, you can see the percentage, 250% zoomed in. And there is some fine grain, obviously, you know, but that's nothing. This picture is completely usable. I mean, if I zoom out to 100%, this is 100%, and you can see that is completely usable, you know. This is really good at this ISO, 2000 ISO. This is a very good photo. Now obviously again over here you could do something else again, like smart lighting. You can see that the DxO is really good in this, I tell you. And smart lighting is good because it will lighten up only the areas where it is necessary and not everywhere. You can see I switch off smart lighting and only the dark areas will change. The area over here is not, it changed a little bit but not really. And again with the smart lighting you can just pull up the cursor, you know, and you apply how much you want, how much you like, you know. I'd say this is completely fine. And you could do some different things over here, but the video, like I said, it will be too long to show everything. But this is the way I would deal with noise. And like I said, just look at the photo. This is a raw file and it's completely usable. There's no almost no noise in it, you know. It's like you can see a little bit of fine grain, but that's nothing. That's really nothing. And like I said, this is an ISO 2000 on an APS-C size sensor. So don't forget that this is not a full frame camera, it's an APS-C size camera. But it is a really good performance, I would say. So I hope that this video was helpful to you guys. I hope that you liked it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe and share my videos. If you want to add something to this video, if you think that I missed something or I don't know, please feel free and leave a comment down below, because I'm just a human being. I try to help this guy, this follower. If you think that you can add something constructive and some advice to help him, feel free and leave a comment down below. And please, if you subscribed and you want to see my other videos uploaded, hit the little bell button near the subscribe button to get notified all the time when I upload another video. And other than that, I wish you a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.